Do you ever imagine what your child will be in the future? Most parents have high hopes that their children will excel. But when the HIV pandemic struck communities in Africa, millions of children were orphaned, while child-headed families increased. In the trading center of Kihihi in Kanungu district are children whose future seems bleak because of HIV/AIDS. This has caused them to fend for themselves. They earn from fetching water and carrying food. 14-year-old Vicencio Charisima is an orphan. He has fetched water for 2 years. I do work so that I get money for my mother for food. I buy water from the borehole for only 100 shillings. They have also acquired wooden bikes from the Democratic Republic of Congo to ease their work. 15-year-old Ashima Gilbert explains how they obtained. We buy them from Congo at 20,000, 15,000 or 30,000. Or sometimes they bring them here or we find them at the border, at the custom point of Uganda-Congo border. Just beside Kihihi Mosque is a water point which the children throng for water before selling it to households and shops. Muhammad Musa tends the water pump. The children fetch water most of the time, but they earn a lot of money. It does not matter whether it is a holiday or school time. The children remain in town doing casual work. Nabasa Ronald explains his involvement in the brisk business. He is aware of breaking the law, but life demands must be met. I have many needs like books, and that's why I need money. Every child should be everybody's child. But in Kanungu, Kihihi society hasn't protected the vulnerable children. The communities exploit the children for cheap labor. At Kihihi Town Council Banana Market, the children gather their wooden bikes to offer a service and to earn a living.
At least they reduce on the price. You would have hired a vehicle or a motorbike or a bicycle in transportation.
In the African society, the child is a treasure.
When a child is born in a home, we welcome that child. We rejoice, we celebrate, we give names, because we know he's our inheritance. We are so happy. But what happens along? We grow different attitudes as though the children are useless.
Vulnerable children are common, particularly those who come from broken homes. It is unfortunate that the initial value of a child is currently taken for granted.
When a child is vulneralized by different factors, the deaths, right? So a child becomes nobody. What is important, first of all, to note, these children are left to whom it may concern.
Fortunately, in Uganda, there are mechanisms to protect the children. Community development officers should assist these young people. Although it is school time, the class time for Kanungu children is spent earning a shilling.
There is quite a big number of children loitering around our town. Most of these children have been orphaned by the prevalence of HIV/AIDS. Statistics indicate that in Kihihi Town Council alone, the prevalence stands at over 19%. We've tried to sensitize the community to have these children back home and back to school.
Despite the relevant laws meant to protect the children, authorities seem reluctant to implement the law. At village level, Kanungu local council seems unbothered.
But during the schooling time, we chase them away. Some go, others don't. They keep on lingering about. Though we chase them away, they don't go away. Some, but not all of them.
As Uganda celebrates the Day of the African Child, it is essential to protect the child. They are the seed for today and the future of a nation. The communities also need to protect the children from every form of abuse.
If you see the population of the youth, it is rising by the day. Neglecting them is neglecting a very thorny issue. The ministry concerned with the youth must be a sensitive ministry, must be made a ministry with the power. And if you see the running battles in town, the riots, is because of the unemployed youth.
The Day of the African Child is celebrated on the 16th of June every year. in remembrance of thousands of African children killed in Soweto, South Africa, for demanding quality education. They also demanded the right to be taught in their own language. The day draws attention to the plight of the African child. Ahabyona Francisco, UBC News.